Hi there, sign of Cancer. This is Kim, here to give you all your messages. These are next 3-day messages. Whatever spirit guides, your angels want to let you know. I have been doing the breakthrough pyramid spread. One of my spreads for the signs. So far, they've worked really well. So I'm going to do that for you. I'm just going to say this intro. You might want to skip ahead. It took me to 4 minutes the last time to start this spread because there's a lot of cards that get laid down. So just be advised about that. The mirror card in this deck was wanting to come out, by the way. As I was shuffling, I've already pre-shuffled everything. That was the only card that jumped out, was the mirror energy. Can be tricky, Cancer. The mirror can be tricky because sometimes we get to a point in life and we're like, why am I projecting this? Why is this in my life? Why am I seeing this? Sometimes it can be frustrating, tricky, deceptive. But it ultimately is reflecting something, isn't it? Okay. And I have a horrible burn on my arm. I'm sorry for you having to look at that. But it's healing well. Healing well. Okay. So the breakthrough spread might help you. Of course, it's going to probably go, past the next 3-day mark. But for whatever reason, this is the right time for the message. First spot is your pattern, or what it is that you need to have a breakthrough about. And that's right here, this bottom left. This little corner down here on the right is your challenge. Then, of course, we have the breakthrough card at the top of the pyramid. We have your strengths position, your projected outcome, and remember there might be definitely more timelines available than what comes out, so always be open and just allow this reading to be confirmation. Something here is dissolving or becoming formless. Is it our identity? Is it becoming formless? Okay, so the pattern, what we need to have a breakthrough about, the challenge, the breakthrough, the strength at this time, the outcome, and the advice from angel spot. Two more and then I'm done with the spread. Okay, so we'll use the 108 Oracle 2. What are you doing? That's a cat. What are you doing? Okay, and then the Pulp Tarot, and then we'll get started. I told you it's a little bit of a long spread, but it's the best. It's the best one that I have. I feel like it gives a lot of information in it. Typically, this reading might last around, well, the video might be about 30 minutes. If you'd like a private reading, information's in the description box below. That's more tailored to your own energy. You get a private video link with it. And thank you all so much for the support with the private reading so far. I appreciate you. All right. We're ready. We're ready. Justice. Receiving justice. Good karma. Something good paying off here. Good karma. finding your truth. Or living from your truth. Let's see what Cancer needs to have a breakthrough about. The shadow. Your shadow. Oh. Oh my. The shadow. Alright. And autumn. Something about you changing. It's like the seasons are changing here in your life, but this has to do with like what's changing is who you are and your perception here. What has been denied or we've not wanted to look at, that's the shadow aspects of ourselves. And autumn is a harvest, end of a season, getting ready for the next, right? So it's changing. They're saying that the seasons are changing. This is changing. Your shadow is changing. Solar corona. The light revelation. So the solar corona is the light revelation thanks to the darkening from the eclipse, right? So it's that glimpse, that first glimpse we have of light. It's extremely bright after the dark period that we have been through. Whether that's talking about, thanks to this, I now see this. Seeing the light. Seeing the light. Spilt milk. Okay, so this is, and this might be part of the shadow, any of these energies. Regret, accidents happen, don't sweat the small stuff, mistakes, leave it in the past, it's over, cannot be changed, disappointed, clean up time, let it go, and minor problems. And the 8 of Pentacles and the 6 of Pentacles. So, and you also have like 9 gold balls on the autumn. It gives me a feeling of like 9 of Pentacles here. So breakthrough also has to do with your work or what you do for work, the people that you work with, success. This is about a few things, but this is mainly the material finances here and things like that. So tell me more about how this ties into the shadow. So need to have a breakthrough, like need to acknowledge it. Okay. Oh, okay. They're saying with the 4 swords reversed that it's something that you don't want to think about. Okay, you just push it. Let's focus on work instead. I'm successful here. I'm successful at this. This is what I'm good at. This something emotional over here though is not. I don't want to look at it. I don't want to think about it. I don't want to look at it. Okay, but it's there, right? So you need to have a breakthrough about it. Challenge, the bridge. And the golden rose. Interesting combination. Because, so the bridge can be like, do you see the hand? So either it's talking about like a relationship between you and a, let's just say a daughter or a son. It could be talking about you being the adult and reaching out and you being like this be the bridge, the connection, right? Or it can be both. Talking about you reaching out to your inner child to figure out what does the shadow stand for? Where did it start? Something here that you don't think necessarily is connected regarding you and a connection at this moment actually is connected to something of you and your inner child. And it had, so, okay, so unwelcomed, denied, unwelcome, not wanting to look at something, not wanting to think about something. So I have the sacred secret here, which is a secret, secret meant to be unlocked. What's the secret? Let me look up the golden rose. So I know the bridge is about the connection, connected, the connections. The golden rose, the secret connection. Alchemy tells us it's a secret. Something is meant to be kept a secret, but things get revealed, like the rose, like says ponder the word secret. It indicates there is something cherished that is worth protecting, worth devoting oneself in search for. Quantum entanglement, the connected. Something's connected, right? Connected. Two things that don't appear to be connected are connected. Very much so. Entangled. Very much so. Wow, in the mirror, when I got the only card that came out in the shuffle was the mirror card. So the mirror is your biggest challenge right now. Oh, what is it? I'm getting the energy of judging something that you see in a mirror. When you're judging something that is actually, it's projecting from the inside, from yourself. It's from something in yourself. It's the shadow. That's what the shadow's about. It's where the judgment energy is coming from. So there's something to see. The reason it's being projected to you, there's something to see within ourselves. Self-aware, seeing clearly, ego, facing issues, self-assessment, self-improvements. The Emperor, a 4, and here's another 4, and that even says Cancer on it with the mirror. And another 4 of Swords. Do you see how the 4s? 4, 4, 4, 4. So this thing that we don't want to think about working to death or putting a lot of energy in doing anything other than thinking about something, makes us think about ourselves, our own selves. But it's projection. It's the projection. Okay. So the challenge here, if the challenge is the Emperor, the challenge is about really asserting yourself, right? Asserting yourself, standing up for oneself, making big, bold moves, but thinking about, wow. Wow. Just want to clarify this Emperor, and I got the Empress. What in the world? Challenges this beautiful connection. I don't know. I mean, for some of you all, this is the connection that hasn't come together yet. But it's very much so connected, like spirit. It's already connected. That's a really strong connection. The Emperor and the Empress. And she's upright. And this is taking a rest, a time, a break. Let's see what your breakthrough is. Kairos. It's divine timing, mythical timing, God's timing. It's magical. And the seed. So some of you all, this is about a child. Okay. Some of you all, it is about a child, because the breakthrough is here about in regards to it. It's But this is to be planted. Okay, so the breakthrough is plant the seed. Divine timing. Something needs to be planted. And divine inspiration from the blue temple. Color blue is all over here. So there's this, you think of rhythm and blues, you know, calm, maybe, melancholy, somewhat, maybe. This is about getting heavenly visions from heaven, celestial visions. The visions are coming from out there. You may be seeing signs or synchronicities about some kind of, about the timing. Maybe it's of these energies coming together. It's very interesting. The selective shield is here. So your breakthrough is being aware of the energies that surround us. And at times, if we have to be protective about the energies around us, then we will put up our shield. I definitely see this like as you being very protected. Let's get an animal. Let me have an animal for the breakthrough here for Cancer. Tell me more about this vision of planting a seed. Something about a vision, a third eye vision, the unicorn. Yeah, 6th chakra, unicorn. It's talking about 6th chakra and your divine connect. Like that, the horn is like your connection to the heavenly realms or spirit. So, may even be a clairvoyant vision or something that you're getting like information already about it. And 2 appropriate cards for your breakthrough. The Hermit and the Chariot. I mean, this is your energy, the Chariot. The breakthrough is about where are you going next? This is your hermit journey. It's your hermit journey. You may be being guided to go somewhere alone for some trip or some, I don't know, soul searching. You know? The Hermit is soul searching. Wow, might be on a yacht. Here's that beautiful blue color. Adventure, affluence, luxury, mobility, change. And I want you to notice 555, which that number is also indicating big change. I feel like you're going to see the light thanks to a dark period, thanks to a shadow or something like that, thanks to something that you've seen, that you've been through. Wealth, nice. So, changing. Something is changing. Okay, let's move on or else I will never get done with this reading. It's long, I told you. Your strength. There's the poet. The poet goes in and sits kind of with this darkness energy. It sees a lot and then informs people about the truth that they have seen, or even their seer-like abilities, like see, the person's holding a crystal ball. These are all of the birds, like communication, you know, that something is getting out there, the word's getting out there, a truth has been written down or is told by what you say or what you write or how you express yourself. So that's your strength. Oh, wow, and it's part of your great work. So your great work here, this would be your strength, is that this is a lifelong thing of you being a truth teller, okay? To the people that can't see as far into the future as you, or have not witnessed as much darkness as you, in spots that maybe they would be surprised, because you're like this whistleblower or truth teller energy. And you're a supernova. You're a supernova. So, yeah, supernova. It's the death of a star, right? But it's so bright. And I think it represents death and rebirth of stars. But it's so bright. Its light will, like, eclipse the whole galaxy. So, over all of them. And that is bright. Look, so you have the poet, and that, like, you're writing this book now. The book burning here. You're the one writing it. This is not anybody else's book that you're scripted from. It might have been at one time. So, because we have censorship, silencing, control, discord, cancel, persecute, suffocate, limiting freedom, mind games, changing the narrative. So this is you writing the narrative, I think. And it is your strength. 6 of Cups, your connections, your caring, loving connections. Also, the 8 of Cups with that 6 of Cups. So you're not a stranger to having to walk away from pretty deep connections. It could have even been family here, because that can be the 6 of Cups too. But there's something here where you had to walk away, and it's your strength was to be able to do that. You would have your reasons. Ooh. Hangman in the reverse. Divine timing, knowing when it's time. Don't have to sacrifice so much, or no more sacrificing for something. No more sacrificing for something. Letting something be known. Yeah, woo, letting something being truth speaking, letting something be known. Page of Swords, your communication here, your ability to spread some sort of news, like is even if it's sad or disappointing news here, it's your strength. All right, let's see what your projected outcome is going to be of the Nectar card, and you have the lead. Good. Well, good, because, and interesting, they both have that color, you know. It makes me feel like there's a big decision coming up, and it's going to be a decision of what is the sweetness in your life? What is the medicine in your life? That's what Nectar represents, and it can be a bunch of little things. You know, the Hermit is going to figure this out. What small things can I delight in every day, right? To get through maybe a difficult transition in our life, or a difficult time. That could be the lead, where it's very heavy, it's dense. We got to get through it. We will power through it. And enjoy, enjoy the good things, the sweet things in life, the nectar. And the beautiful, the cosmic dance, that's what they call it. The cosmic dance in the sky with the aurora polaris, which is when the colors dance in the sky. And it can be anywhere. I think the borealis is like northern lights, right? But this means anywhere. It means anywhere. And they're saying it's time. So it's time to, feels like a focused energy, you know, with these, like, making a decision, like the judge energy. So it's time. It's time for action. Things are fast-tracked, ready to unfold quickly and smoothly. You have a victory here, a major achievement. Other people recognizing, too, something that you have done. This is being recognized, appreciated, loved. Yeah, and definitely because you stand out, the Queen of Wands. You stand out, you're looking good, you're attracting man or woman here. It doesn't matter what these... that energy is just about you, divine feminine energy of just attracting what you want, it coming to you. Your gifts, your abilities, maybe psychism, gifts and abilities with that black cat down there. You may perform or do something in front of others and it turns out to be very successful. Yeah, okay, so it is time. I have the vessel. Let's put a little stone right there. And the mystical sister. So this is your advice from Angel Spot. And it can be a card that's just specifically saying, like, how are you taking care of your vessel, your body at this time? Or what energy are you letting in at this time? Yeah, like what energy are you letting in at this time? Where is it being directed? What represents your cup, and what is filling up your cup? or what's containing it? Have I been isolating myself or putting myself in too much of a bubble? Because there's definitely a connection here. That's a divine connection, the mystical sister. And so the advice is leaning you towards opening up to a connection. Interesting. I have the spiral here with your advice from angels. It only takes one positive decision right here, and then things just start going on a virtuous cycle, up and up and up. So one good thing happens after another, and it all just, it's like hinging there on that decision that you make. They are kind of, they're telling you to go against the grain a little bit. You have the biker energy. This is like, I'm going to stand out by saying this thing, and it might not be popular, but might not be popular opinion, but you're doing you. That's what I get from that biker energy. Yeah, and they're saying yes. Absolutely. Excellent. Yes. Absolutely. You are the Empress. 2 Empresses. I'm telling you the advice here. Let's get together. That's what it feels like. The Emperor and the Empress are going to get together. 5 of Wands. Has it been difficult? Okay, this is about navigating your distractions then, right? 5 of Wands. Because I have the Empress. I mean, who's going to fight with the Empress energy, though? This is somebody who's so loving and so nurturing, but yet there's this arguing energy around them. I don't really like that. How are they, can you advise them with the 5 of Wands? Competition, possibly. Somebody either wants to be your Empress or Emperor, either one. There might be competition for that. King of Pentacles in the reverse. Oh, wow. Somebody's even wanting to give up or to move on past a commitment. Maybe. King of Pentacles reversed, or the fighting or bickering is about something to do with money. That person could be a person who's kind of bad with money or corrupt with money, not good with money. I don't know. King of Pentacles reverse is when we're kind of like challenging who we're committed to, and maybe, deciding who we want to give to, who we want to support. This King of Cups and the King of Pentacles in the reverse, if it's describing a person, this is somebody who's not good with money, or they're not really in charge. They may act like they are. They may have some kind of title and say that they are, but they're also not very good with maintaining their balance. They're not a patient person. This, I feel like, is the energy that's distracting, is that there is somebody here who's just like, no, they're not who they're not who they have a mask. King of Cups reverse, King of Pentacles reverse. This person has a mask. I don't know. Queen of Cups reverse. And then the Emperor in the reverse. Looks like it's going to be for a lot of you all, it looks kind of like a breakup. King of Cups reverse, the Queen of Cups reverse. There's so much just like maybe emotional, mental manipulation, and even manipulation with power struggle involving money, involving stability, but nobody's stable in this scene. King of Cups reverse, Queen of Cups in the reverse. There's something here about the mirror. It's reflecting instability here with this. Oh, goodness. Okay, so that might be why you're advised to do you at this time. And I don't know about, like, if these people were included in other plans. You have the 3 of Pentacles reversed. I don't think that they're advising you to keep them in your plans here. Oh, goodness. I feel like I just opened a can of worms at the very end of your reading. I'm sorry about that. But yeah, I mean, if you need a private reading, then hit me up in the description box below and I'll work on that for you. But that's what I've got for you tonight before it gets too long. Sending you so much love. Bye.